That song's a banger! I love that song! Hit that drop! Hey! 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 Oh, I'm tired now. I don't know if you guys know. You guys probably can't even hear me. The song's still going. The song's called Bulma by Unu and Yuku. Some people on SoundCloud. Already, it was on there already. I've been putting it in my videos for a while. If I sound weird, it's because I'm sick. All right. Shit. Can't be sick out here anymore. Hey guys, what's up? Let me go ahead and switch over to over here so we can talk about some cards, dog. Wanted to do this a little bit differently. Thanks for joining, guys. 15 of you. What's up? What's up? Hey, Joel. Yeah, them titties, man. I mean, just what do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? Let me change a little bit here, a little bit there. Make sure this bit rate looking good. Looking good. All right, Dan. Hey, Griff. What up, dog? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I feel like we could have a waifu meta. Like, if you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure it's one of these tabs right here. We're doing a Nationals Prep Untapped tourney right now. These are the standings for people in our Discord, and I honestly think the next one should be a waifu tourney. just female leaders only for the next one. This is the full description. I mean, we're only doing 8-man pods, so like if you guys want to do this, you can. It already started on the 14th. The grand prize is a choice of a magnificent box, but if anything, I think we have enough female leaders to do it, right? I feel like we could, you know, but I'm just saying. So yeah, I just wanted to do it a little bit different. I didn't want to make a whole entire video. Like, technically this is a video, it's gonna be on the channel, but I know I'm a little late. Like I said, I've been sick, and the other part of it is that I did not realize there are so many cards released, and I'm kind of behind, so I'd rather just do a live video or a live thing. I guess it is a live video. So I mean, if there's a card or something that you want to kind of go over and sort of theory craft with me, just put it in the comments below or in the chat box, so that way we can take a look at it together. I really want to make sure the 19 of you here was just 15, that we are, you know, together in getting some spice in the future. Here's all the new stuff, the Bulma and the new Bulma cards. The birthday party card is actually pretty busted. Hopefully people kind of realize that in the later sort of deck building. Got a energy exhausted Whis, or no energy exhaust. We got the Beerus ball, which is actually pretty cool, this one, and as well as the yellow one, where you can take a life basically for a crusher ball for less. So pretty sweet. If anything, let us take a look at the cards itself. I'll waste no more time. Yeah, let's go with that. Hey, Griff, on the actual the actual account, thank you. So Okay, here's the Bulma. I think Bulma is probably going to be the best leader out of the set so far. Like, I haven't seen a better leader than her. The only caveat is going to be the 5K and the 10K on the back. She has an incredible amount of support when it comes down to Saiyan and Earthling getting blocker. Like, we literally have so many. Also, I thought I was playing music, but I guess not. Let me play something. Jesus, I feel like I need to play something. Yeah, Griff, like, we're getting baby support, that is for sure. Oh, that's a little too loud. Oh, there you go. And then, yeah, I mean, she has a stupid amount of support. If you guys haven't noticed, let's go over here. She literally has all of the 1-drop Earthling counter cards from the Master Roshi, the Videl, the Krillin, I guess, I don't know. These are now barrier blockers for 1, and if you want to draw, you can, but don't really need to. We now have the regular Roshi. We have obviously all the 1-drop Bulmas that she already, or those that already exist, basically. Any of these 1-drop Krillins, but doesn't really count because the only 1-drop Krillin that really matters is the one that gets popped. This one, for less. So neither here nor there. What I think is that, or what I would say is that anything 1 or 2 or less that is a Saiyan or an Earthling plus the, where is it, Mr. Ox King, that gives everything else barrier, might be pretty busted. I'm not sure yet, but it might be pretty cool. And it is, yeah, it is only red and yellow. So Earthling, red and yellow. So all of these that we can see other than the leader cards. Let's just do battle. I don't know, nothing really pops out other than the counter ones. Honestly, the counter ones, the Videls and as well as the Master Roshis are kind of the main thing for this leader, and that's mainly why she's a 5K and a 10K. I don't see why else. Yeah, Joel, that's what I'm saying. The negates, like, literally, if you, it is really just busted. Like, it is absolutely busted. Like, I played against it, and I was gonna put it in the video, but obviously we're making the video. So what they did was, whoever, shout out to them, because they did a Videl counter, and then they did a I think a Caulifla on their turn. Yeah. So one turn was a Videl counter. The next turn was a 1-drop Caulifla, which was the this one. Where's she at? This one, right? And then after that, they got the Dauntless Kale out. And then after that, they did the mother freaking Topo, right? Okay, you staying with me? Okay, and then they did the Kefla, in which right after that, they return these the 2 alien cards, which is the Dauntless Kale, which is for free, and then the Topo. So when you return those, you can use the Topo next, and then you can just put back down the Kale. You have to have 4 or more energy, but I thought that was busted. Like, this, come on. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway. Yeah, Batman, come on. Look at the thumbnail. Can we put the thumbnail up one more time? Oh, look at that. Look at her. Look at her. Let me just, yep, there it is. She is something else. I don't know. Like, we had a whole waifu video, so go check that out, because you can understand why that's a big deal. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this card all day. Just know that it's probably going to see some play, especially with the red leader tag. Like, we're definitely going to see some crazy builds going forward. And the other part of it was that she is just draw 1, activate main, flip over 2 energy, which is amazing. And then the other 2, which I think is a reference to Pot of Greed, in which she draws 2 cards, in which, you know, Bulma is the richest person in the Dragon Ball show. So, like, I thought that was a clever thing for Bandai to do. Anyway, Beerus. So, like, shout out. So people already know this one, right? You choose 1 red or yellow card, you draw 2 cards, right? It's a cycle thing. There's a couple cool targets for that. Like, the first one that comes to mind is the Great Up Son Goku. So you pitch that one, you draw 2 cards, you pay 2 energy, you draw 2 cards. Now you got 4 cards in your hand. There you go, 4 new cards. There are probably other ones like red, yellow targets, multicolored cards, things like that, that are probably going to be good targets in the future. If you guys know anything, any other targets that would be better, let me know. And you flipped over to energy, you get to KO something with red and yellow, and then you get to combo a red and yellow, just like the combo strike. The only thing is that it doesn't draw on the backside. Kind of a bummer, but activate battle, that's a guaranteed 25k leader every single turn, and you get to arrival. So that might be the sort of, you know, the, what's it called? Balancing the scales, whatever you want to call it. But one thing I did want to point out is my man Muhammad. Shout out to him because he comments pretty much in every single video, and I haven't said anything. It's just like I want to go ahead and just shout him out. I just want to say, just like, just what do you mean for the people who don't? Okay, I'm gonna say this once. I'm gonna move on. Okay. For you people that says he doesn't draw, you are idiots, fools, etc. I mean, he literally pitch 1 and draw 2, and he doesn't need attacking to see to this skill is better than having attack draw 1. I don't know how stupid you are. How are you so stupid? It's like seeing a person that has legs and say he don't have legs. That was well put. So thank you, Muhammad. I appreciate you. Seriously. And we're moving on. Anyway, so another red leader, right? He's probably going to be a little more defensive. He's going to be a little bit, catered towards the red yellow. That's sort of where we are as far as some of these thematic leaders. So yeah, pretty good. I'm excited. It's not the ramp Beerus that I wanted. Like I really wanted to see what the hell is playing in the background. Hold up. Oh, there you go. I got some. Okay. Hold on. I got this. There you go. All right, that's a little bit better. So it's not the ramp version that I wanted. I wanted a reworking blue Beerus. I didn't know they're gonna change the color, but we're gonna see. You know what? This isn't even the Beerus, right? They were supposed to be ISRs. So this is uncommon. Might not even be the Beerus that we'll see. So. Never mind. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Player X, calling him bumbling. Yeah, man. People are a complete buffoon, a complete fool. Like, you gotta know. But that's just life, right? Super Saiyan 3 Goku one-hit wonder. So, this one is basically, as soon as you decrease your opponent's battle card, you play it from hand. Very good in pan. If you after image and you play it for free, you get to draw one. It's that 15k. Like, I had to come up with a term like that 15k mentality, basically. Like, pan is always going to be in the back of your mind. Can I play this in pan? Is this going to be good in pan if it's 15k or more, basically? So I think this one is definitely under that umbrella. I don't think this is a evolved target for a lot of different things, like a red Goku. Most of them are like 5 or more for red, and then blue is 5 or more. There's a couple like yellow that has evolved targets now. I don't think this really has too many targets, but it's something to keep in mind in the future, because now we have a 3-drop Goku that you can play for free practically. And the other part of it is that activate battle, you send it from drop to warp, and then they get negative 5k. I think it's a pretty good card. I don't like, this is a pretty well designed card, I think. Yeah, it's a really good use with Platinum 2. I think that's a really good call out there. Thank you. Yeah, Batman, he does go ahead and +1. Basically, you see 2 cards, you only +1. Beerus is set 9. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. I completely forgot about that. So, there you go. Set 9 ISRs. And what else we got? So discarding the new Whis to use his skill to -5k. Yeah, I don't know where that Whis is, but we're probably going to see it here. Well, we can probably just look it up, right? We have to, we have the access to everything. So here you go. We play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and negate the skills for rotation turn. It's actually a really good card here. But I think, do you mean this one? Yeah. Send this from your drop area to your warp, choose one card to your life, add it to your hand, and then they get -5k. So yeah, this is probably going to be a 4 of in that new Beerus. The red one, that is. Pretty cool. Moving on to the Great Ape Son Goku. This is pretty sick because this one is the evolved target for the new Goku. I think it's in the starter deck. I want to say it's a starter deck exclusive, and which is basically a Kaba. I don't really like the... Well, we'll get into that in a second, but it's 1 red energy. You have to play yellow, so it's red-yellow. Basically, that's the premise of it. You might be able to cheat out a yellow, but for consistency issues, you probably want to go ahead and just keep using red, yellow, like multicolor or just in general. But you know, and when this card evolves into this card, it gains 15k, so it's a 35k beater. I think this is really good, especially with the new Super Saiyan 4 stuff. Like overall, it's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, Andrew, red, yellow, looking pretty good. I don't not agree with that at all. Player X is. Are you? Why? Why is he doing that? Jaden is a baddie, so don't even worry about it. He got his only event win, which I don't have one, but still, with the freest of people. No, I'm just kidding. Son Gohan determined training. By the way, I don't think we have any other yellow Goku GT. I'm pretty sure this is the only one. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm about to get copyrighted. Hold on. There we go. Evolves in the card. Yeah, we already saw that one. So this one is Son Gohan determined training. Burst 3, activate main, so you have to play it first for 2, and gains 5k in critical. Probably not too good in constructed, but really good in draft. There's another Gohan adolescence card. Hey, there you go. So I mean, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like Buhan, probably not worth it. Don't worry about it. You might as well just use burst tech Gohan. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think the ape is good. Like I do think this is pretty good. Like as long as you get the setup right and you have the energy set up for it, I don't think it's a bad card at all. So Gohan Brainwash. I don't really like this version of Gohan, but he has red eyes and he looks kind of cool. And he's Gohan, so there you go. Dimension support. Another target for the evolved Gohan for 2, but that's pretty much all that can really come to mind for that one. We have a Goten that has revenge. If you are playing, so obviously Bulma is going to be the best target for that, but if you do like solar flare, I think, oh, it has to be yellow. Wait, is it yellow? Nope, it's red, so never mind. I was gonna say solar flare is gonna be a cool target for that, but I think Bulma is probably gonna be the only thing that we're gonna see. Well, is it one of the balls? I could have sworn, like we really don't see the other balls being play. This one, here you go. So draw 1 card and one of your battle cards gain blocker. But you might as well just play Bulma, right? Like a whole leader is doing the work for you. Plus he draws 2. So there you go. There's 2 1-drop GT Gokus, not a yellow one though, right? I'm pretty sure. Son Goku GT, and I put Son Goku. 1-drop, yeah. So there's 2, there's 1 here, and then the other one that you take a life, right? So there you go. Something brainwashed. 3-drop. So this is the brainwash card. You'll see the baby card say like place 5 underneath the baby card. You'll see play from the drop, things like that. So these are sort of like the fodder for that. This one says when it's KO'd, you play another brainwash card from your drop. Oh, I'm dying. All right, still sick. Almost died there. We're all good though. Moving on. So we have the Trunks Brainwash. So this one can't evolve into other cards. So they obviously don't want you to free play a Brainwash card and then chain attack Trunks, which I mean we all already have a 1-cost evolve target. So like, what's the problem? I don't understand. This one. Probably, I don't think we'll just do this one. There you go. Then we have place this card in a drop area or own a drop area from the field, I want to say. Choose up to 1 baby card from your hand and 2 or less and play it. If you played a card, minus 5k for the rest of the turn. Pretty easy. Not very exciting since you can't evolve anything. That's, you know, Trunks' whole thing. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Does anybody else know a good thing for this? Like, is there, like, for the cards that we've seen already, is there like has anybody tested this yet? Because I would want to say that it's all within its archetype. As I change the songs here, let's do this one. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Nope. All right, let's do this. Yeah, that's much better. All right, there you go. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it is, just let me know. So we have, actually let me turn it down just a tad. There you go. So we have Videl, right? We have Videl, there you go. So this one gains Saiyan in all areas. So pretty cool that you have now the one-drop trunks in which, you know, if you want to play this archetype, the one that looks up the top, oh, it's yellow. I always, I am quickly reminded of how wrong I am, but this one is a Saiyan, so technically if your Bulma card, if your leader card is a Bulma, red Bulma, you choose one red or yellow Saiyan or Earthling card and you drop area and place it in the bottom of the deck. When you choose this card, choose up to one red or yellow Saiyan card with energy cost 3 or less, and you drop area and add it to your hand. Whew. Alright, so just recursion. I can't really think of anything else other than Janemba that it would be good. But I will say the stuff like the birthday party card where you drop 2 after you draw 2, the one drop Bulma that if you have a Saiyan in your field, this one you draw 2 cards and place 2 cards in your drop area. Those remind me of this card and why it would be okay. So that way you can cycle through your deck and get back what you dropped. So I can see that, right? Am I going crazy on that? I don't know. Did Videl turn Super Saiyan? No. Obviously, Dickel, is that your name? I don't remember. He commented that I was wrong in that Videl was a Super Saiyan, or it wasn't Videl, it was Pan. But I was trying to say that Pan was in Videl. Like, if you don't remember the Super Saiyan God movie, she was pregnant with Pan, right? So they all conjoined hands to make Goku the Super Saiyan God. During that time, she turned Super Saiyan within that time, basically. Like, Pan was, you get the point. Chi-Chi, Motherly Majesty. This is probably one of the better cards out of the red. Like, they're all pretty solid, but this one is really good for the current format and as well as just in general. We have, if you the reverse auto sort of thing. If you have 2 or more red or green multicolored cards in your energy, when you combo this card, you draw 1 card. They're sort of switching up the requirements and how they write out the cost, basically, is sort of reversed, but it kind of makes sense now. And I think this is really good. Oh, excuse me. This is really good in which you charge a multicolored card like a 5-drop Gogeta, and then right after that, you play, or you charge the Demonic Origins right after. And then when you're trying to arrival, you don't neg as hard because now you're drawing a card, which is basically super combo for 5, and then combo another card, and now you can go ahead and rival and see another card. So I think this is a really good card. Probably one of my favorites out of the whole set, or the red set, I guess, the red sort of thing. This is a super rare. This one is the one where Bulma smacked the shit out of Beerus, and it's a draw 1. So it's a draw 1, and you choose, well, activate once per turn. Choose 1 red or yellow Saiyan, and you drop area and cost of 1. You get its skills for the duration turn and play the card. Why are you so goddamn loud, huh? I can't even hear me. That's how loud it is. Okay, there you go. If you played a card, place the 2 cards of your top of your deck. So you mill 2. So I was thinking about this card for a little bit, and I think it's pretty good, mainly because now you have Caulifla and Kaba, or Caulifla and Trunks as evolved targets. So basically, the best targets for me, because it's saying it's a red Saiyan, yeah, red or yellow Saiyan, a G cost of 1. So you can probably play this for 1 if you milled it out or basically draw 2 and drop 2 because of the birthday card. And then once you have that, you can now evolve on top of it. Even though their effects are null and void, it doesn't mean that it's still not a 1-drop yellow Caulifla, still not a 1-drop red Trunk. So that's probably the idea here. Saiyans are very, very wide in range. So in the future, I would imagine there's going to be a busted combo that we don't know of. And that's why this is a super rare. And that's kind of where Bandai's head is. That's my guess. There's obviously other cards in which could be pretty good. Like we now have that Vegeta card, which has barrier. It could help for Union Patora. We have the Vegeta Explosion of Fury, etc., etc. So that's kind of where I'm thinking they're bringing it to. Plus we have the new Goku that you can evolve the ape on. So there's a couple of things that you can already do, and these new cards kind of add into it. If you guys know, again, putting it to you guys, if you guys know other targets that are one red or yellow Saiyan, energy cost 1 that could be good for this, let me know. So, Dependable Warrior Piccolo. This one is a super combo for less. My man Piccolo is like, I love Piccolo. Like I really do love Piccolo. I guess it's just Gohan Piccolo that I love, but that's just me. He's in like what, 3 other different super combos? I want to say like at least 1 other. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but the man is in other super combos. Okay, maybe just 1, right? 1. All right. Maybe I'm just what should we call it? I'm racist because I thought this was Piccolo. All right, moving on. This one is Beerus biding his time. Basically a 15k critical for 1 if you have a red and yellow multicolor card. Pretty legit. Honestly, pretty legit. It's not leader specific, so you can obviously play it in pan. It's a rare, so hopefully it's not a draft box rare, and it's $20, maybe 10. That's fine. My least favorite card out of the whole preview, we have Peel Off the Cunning, in which you play this card, you draw 1, and for the duration of the game, if the turn player uses skill of a card, this is both players. Of a battle card or an extra card, which doesn't affect Soul Striker, doesn't affect Golden Frieza, doesn't affect Iron Vow Trunks. Switch to active mode. They can't switch to active mode unless they choose 5 cards from the drop. Now, let me there you go, that's better. So this one is not great. So obviously I get it, Unyielding Spirit Trunks, Senzu Bean, other cards like Janemba, other cards like the 2-drop Goku Black, etc. are all affected by this because it is still the turn player untapping energy, and they can't do that unless they warp 5, and for them to do that they have to really think about it in order to do that. You know, that's what I'm thinking. That's whatever. Might be pretty good in burst type leaders, in which most burst type leaders other than Dende, which he's not really affected outside. Well, I take that back. If you're playing Scuffle Time Dende, it is directly affected by that. So technically, if you're playing a burst leader like Dende, it might work out for you. But then again, not really. Like I really do want to say that this is not a really good designed card. There's one in yellow, and it's probably like 2 or 3 sets late, where Super Shenron, Hirudegan, Super Saiyan 3, all these other cards should have had this card basically on lock. So that's just me. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. And is that Kevin? I want to say that's Kevin. Yeah, that's Kevin. Shout out to him. What he was saying was that if there is one for green, even if there isn't one, you can probably play Peel Off anyway with the new Raditz card. Where is it? So 1-drop green. Whoop. Yeah, is this one, right? So this one says you choose 1 card of your life, add it, KO something, right? But the other one is that you draw 1 card if your leader card is Raditz for every 2 non-black cards in your opponent's warp. And the reason why this is important is because you basically will draw a bunch of cards if they use this effect. So if they use this effect during that time and you play the 1-drop Raditz, you would draw like at least 3 cards, or 2 or 3 cards, right? So pretty interesting. And yeah, I mean, depending on if there's a non-black card in their warp, so that's just kind of how it is. Piccolo has a green and red and blue super combo. Oh yeah, he's power boost, or right? Boost Piccolo. Piccolo. So we have this one, defensive stance. We have the new one. We have boost attack Piccolo, and then yeah, I wasn't going crazy. He's in 3, so there you go. Yeah, the new super combo. Yeah, I think so. I think red and green Namekians might be pretty cool. Then we have Dr. Mew the Mastermind. Only one can be played, and you can play it for free if you have a red and yellow multicolor card. This one's actually pretty legit because it says leader card is Yellow Baby, which is kind of a bummer, but oh well. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your Yellow Baby cards and you cost 1 and play it, and shuffle your deck. You can't play the duration of the turn. So we have Baby, the original Baby, right? This Yellow Baby, but the target for that right now is going to be this guy in which if your leader card is a yellow baby, etc., etc., you draw 3 cards, you choose 2, you place a drop. So you're basically playing it so you thin out your deck. I'm dying, play this card, and then have another body, and then have a evolved target, I do believe, and then draw 3 cards, or see 3 cards, and +1 basically after you drop 2. So pretty legit card. It helps with the consistency in the deck, and I would imagine that it plays out pretty well. And I don't know which version of baby this is. I want to say it's super baby, but I don't know which one it is. If you can tell me what that is, let me know. It's not super baby 1, I know that for sure. It might be just regular baby, right? Someone help me here. All right, Union Absorb. So this one's cool. Okay, let me go back over here. So auto, when an original power of 30k, a baby card, 30k, which is the 6 drop, right? 6 drop. Let's go over here. This one, and then this one, and yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, these 2. And one of these is out, or KO'd, or removed. You can play it from the hand, and then you can even absorb, choose 1 GT Vegeta from your drop, and then place it in the card. And now you can play another one from your hand. So it might help with the current baby, in which if it does get popped or warped or whatever it may be, you can now just play another one by playing this and then go on from there. I think the bad part of it is that usually when something gets removed, it's going to be on the opponent's turn. So that means is that while they remove it, you play this, and if they have another removal option, which is kind of costly for an 8, you have to do like the Bardock, the Championship Bardock, or another Fu, or Rebuilt Serious Bomb if this is the only one, etc. So it's really good, but also really bad if they have another removal option. So just a thought to kind of cross your mind, but really good for baby. Then we have the 2 drop Baby Overseer. So 1 yellow baby, you place in a drop, and you play this card from your hand. Okay, cool. And hold on one sec. All right, there you go. And now we have the Birth of a Super Saiyan God. So this one is basically Child Wish for a red or yellow Saiyan. Energy cost 0 or less. Oh my god, and you mill 2, which is kind of a low cost, honestly. I mean, it's a free desire that is not leader restricted. So, you know, I mean, when we look at targets though, so let's see, Saiyan or Earthling. Oh, excuse me. So we have these. That's not a Saiyan. I feel like I spelled it wrong. What is this? Saiyan, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is this, why is this popping up then? Red and yellow. Why is this popping up? Did I do something incorrectly? I don't know, dude. There are a lot of different targets for it. Like, actually, Earthling should come up. Earthling. There you go. Alright. So, like, Everyday's Pal Yamcha, a Vanilla, a Videl. None of the skills are going to be negated as well, so that's going to be a bright side. Not too many crazy options, but we still have options for Earthlings. I don't know why it's not doing Saiyan, and I'm spelling it right, so I don't know. The Khalifa as a evolved target, and as well as taking one and tapping down an energy might be pretty sweet. Trunks if you're talking about Pan, but you might as well do Familial Bonds. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything that's yellow, basically, for this card. So if we look at this, I don't really see any crazy cards. Maybe the Combo Strike Vegito might be pretty interesting. Let's see. Okay. Thanks, Kevin. I will come to locals tomorrow. And we have the Kaba, might be pretty interesting as well. I don't really see too many. This new goat hints over here is pretty sweet art as well. If you see any other options, any options, let me know. Birthday Party. So this one is a field card. You can play it if you have a red and yellow energy cost. Wow, red or yellow multicolored card in your energy. You play without paying the cost. If leader card is a red Bulma, you draw 2 cards and pitch 2. The crazy thing about this is that if you have 4 in your hand, you can play all 4 theoretically, and then at the end of the turn, you draw 8 cards and you pitch 8 cards. So you can go through technically 8 cards through your deck if you have this card in your hand, because you can just activate. Now the autos are all pending. The crazy part about that is now you can set up different plays for Overwhelm. You can set up different plays from drop from these new cards and the old cards, and you just see a lot of cards. So pretty interesting. I don't know if it's what it entails to, but I think that is going to be a very interesting card to see for a lot of people's builds. We have Flaming Death Ball. This one's pretty cool, in which you would go with 2 different options. So against 10k, so basically just like Revenge Death Ball, we can choose a card, or one of their cards, and it gains negative 10k, or one of your battle cards and gains 10k. So this goes with the new Goku. This just goes with any general sort of option as far as like any 10k 20k target when you want to prevent an attack, or want to negative 10k and remove something. All these things are very, very cool. I can't really say this replaces Revenge Death Ball completely, but that's whatever. Beerus Ball, kind of already talked about this. 4 or less, it's like a Desperate Measures, but for 15k or less. And then your leader card gets a bean, and then you can take a life at 4 or less if you'd like to. Going down to the yellow stuff, this one, let me see. Okay, good. All right. This one is take 2 life, or 2 life from your 2 cards from your life, add to your hand. One of your battle cards getting double strike for the duration of the turn. We have a lot of critical battle cards for cheap. This is probably gonna be the best to do that as far as to awaken pretty quickly, but this one's 2 or less, just like Zamasu, which I think is kind of ass. I think if it was 3 or less, it might be pretty good, but 2 or less is kind of pushing it. You do draw 2 cards and then choose 2 of your energy to active mode, and now it becomes Super Saiyan 4 Goku, in which now you can take 1 life and restand, and it has double strike as a permanent. But I don't know, I don't really like it. If you guys like it, just let me know. I don't really like it. I mean, I don't really like, if this was a red leader, I can dig it, but I don't know. I think it's really good with the new Super Saiyan 4 SR, and a number of other things to kind of go glass cannon, but that's all I can really think of, because now you can get a double strike on one of your battle cards, awaken, give your, or it does have double strike, swing twice. You do have the new pan, in which you can restand a yellow card. We're going to take a look at that as well, but this one is similar. You take 2 life, and then you look at add them to your hand, and you look at the top 3, get a baby and brainwash card, the stuff that we were talking about before, and then put the bottom, or the rest at the bottom, in which you draw 2 cards for this one, which I don't really agree with. But this is very interesting, where the leader card gets reduced to 0 and then gains triple attack. It is a 10k leader, so I guess you would have to bean in order to make it worth, but you're probably playing yellow red with all the new baby stuff to make it actually work for this leader. And then choose 1 card from your hand, a brainwash card, and play it. So all the ones that we take a look at, the 10 and 15ks, are going to be pretty cool targets, or the 20k vanilla. So I think that's I think this is cool, but the 10k is kind of I guess that's the trade-off for having triple attack, because the 10k is going to be a huge handicap on their turn when they're attacking. So there you go. Now we have the Path to Godhood, which I don't like because it's a 2 cost, in which you're paying, basically place this in a drop area, choose up to 1 Gohan, Goku, Goten, etc. Let me hold on. This is really bothering me now. There you go. Alright, that was just the end of the song, but still. Gohan, Goten, Vegeta, Trunks, and Videl. And then return to the deck. You choose up to 1 red, yellow, multicolored Son Goku. Add it from your deck or hand, energy cost of 3, and play it. If you shuffle your deck, or you played a card, you shuffle your deck, basically. I think the thing about this is that it's just too costly. Like, I really just do not like how, oh, there you go. It actually went down now. I do not like how you have to have 5 different cards in order to pitch or put it back into your deck, or yeah, return to your deck and shuffle it. It's cool that you get double strike and dual attack with a critical 20k, but it's gonna get either basically all the counterplays affected. All the ones from Vegeta the Cruel, the Son Goku Hyperspeed, or Kaioken, I mean, the Denial, Preemptive, all of them affected, and this is just too much in order to get that out. That's just me. Here's that one Goku that we're talking about. It's a draw one cost, and you look at the top 5, paying 1, and now you can get a red or yellow GT or Goku. Wow. Son Goku GT or Pan, which now we have a good amount of targets, I think, right? Let's look. Yeah. We have this one, the new one. We have Fearless Pan. We have the Russian Warrior Pan. We have, what else? I mean, you know, still pretty good. These are probably going to be the best targets, the most usable targets. Maybe combination attack Pan, so that way you can use triple flash, right? But you know, yeah, Poor Man Exodia. That is exactly what it is, actually. I 100% agree. This is 100% Poor Man's Exodia. I should post that somewhere. Pan. So this is the one I was talking about. Basically, when you awaken at 2 or less, when you activate it, right? Not when you're able to awaken, but when you actually activate it, you get to play this card from your hand. You only have play 1, which is a blocker, and you choose one of your yellow battle cards and switch to active mode and negate the skill. So I think this is really good. The new, well, we'll take a look at it. Basically, the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku is red and yellow. You can go ahead and restand that bad boy, and that's it. I mean, that's it. I mean, you can restand Hidden Mastery. You can restand, what else? Let's see. A yellow battle card, right? You can restand the SCR. That would be pretty sweet. Jiren, that would be hilarious. Cooler, that would be hilarious. And obviously the new Grade 8 baby. So pretty cool. I suppose this is thematic to both the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku leader and as well as the baby leader. It just makes sense. So yeah. A 1-drop Vegeta for Bulma, basically. This is interesting because it says battle area, which doesn't include leader area. I don't know why they did that, but I guess you can play it in any other deck. And now it's a 1-cost 15k attacker. Nothing crazy, but oh well. We finally have a Vegeta that's a 1-cost 5k, which now has barrier. So literally you put that bad boy out and now it's just chilling for the rest of the game unless they have like Vegeta or something like that to minus 5k. Okay, but pretty cool. So if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure we had no other Vegeta that was 1-cost. That was just regular Vegeta. Like all these cards have Vegeta in the name, but this is Vegeta VR over here, and this is the only Vegeta that this one, and as well as this one has Vegeta in its name. So now we have a 15-cost Vegeta and then a 1-cost 5k Vegeta, in which Goku finally has a buddy for Union Fusion. Let's say 1-drop, probably. Yeah, ready to fight Goku. Already have that one. Already had Kind Saiyan Goku from the starter deck. This one doesn't really count. You got the No Escape Goku. So all very interesting targets. This is gonna be interesting for Gogeta, like any Gogeta or Vegito deck. So interesting. Potent Technique Vegeta. If there's a blue or yellow energy card, and then in the battle, if you combo this card, you play this card in the hand. So it's a 1-cost free blocker. So that's it, right? There's not really much else to say about that one. Okay, Trunks Cutting. This is the Pilaf counterpart for yellow. Moving on, we're almost there. So we have the Trunks Saiyan Majesty, in which you play this card for 3. Oh wait, place this card from your drop in your drop area from your hand. When an opponent's card is switched to rest mode, you draw 1 card. Okay, so you basically switch something to rest mode. You drop this to the drop, and then you draw 1 card. Okay, that's tight, I guess. Drop area to the warp, paying 1 yellow, activate battle, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost of 4 or less, and switches to rest mode. That's a huge range for 1 yellow, and this could be just chilling in the in the drop area, and people who might forget about it. They have two or three attackers, and they swing with the leader or they swing with one of the battle cards. You activate battle, and now the other one can't swing. So pretty cool. And it doesn't say that any other card other than this card basically has to be the requirement. So if you use this ability and you have another one in your hand, you just go ahead and draw one card, and now you have another target to send a warp. Pretty cool as far as looping. Not much else to say about that. Set 2 Vegito becomes slightly better. Are you sure? Because every single time that we have a Goku and Vegeta card, technically that leader gets better. It's just like it just does nothing. Like I don't know. It's just super underwhelming. The only thing that I can really say is maybe Kaioken, and even that I need to get a ruling for. Anyway, another one-drop Bulma. It's a Bulma GT, so I don't think the Kid Goku leader, the previous one, can't even search it. When you play this card, look at the top 3 of your deck and choose up to one baby or brainwash card. Add it to your hand. Send the bottom. Okay, that's it. It's just a tutor, guys. What do you want me to say? It's a blocker. When it's KO, choose one baby card in your drop area, add it to your hand. Is that worth? I don't know, but it is a brainwash target, so you can play it for free in the baby leader. So I guess that makes sense. And as well as the Goten card, can play it again. Gotens. Okay, when you play this card from your hand, draw one card and choose one in your hand, and didn't really need to add that there. Okay. You have a leader, or if you have a red or yellow multi-card in energy, you play this card from your hand and gain stool attack. So, okay, cool. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's a cool card. It's probably not great for constructed. I don't know if there's a lot of other better two cost plays. Another 3-drop Boo, Vanilla. All right, and it's not red, so I don't really care, right? It's whatever. My sudden encounter. This card can't be played by your card skills from any area. Okay, so you have to play from hand. This is 3 costs. You have 4 more energy. Place this card in the drop area. Choose one blue, yellow multi-color battle card. With energy cost of 4 or less in your drop area and play it in rest mode. So what is that? Does that? Huh. Okay, let's go over here. Multicolor, blue, yellow. There you go. 4 costs. So we're gonna do. Oh, Vados. What? Nani? But not worth it because you're probably just gonna rival it. I don't know. Vados is probably gonna be the best target. Maybe Bojack, but you're gonna have to restand it. Yeah, that's a lot just to do that. Zabuza? No, not really. I can't really say those are really worth, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on one sec. I'm back. Hopefully I survive so I can go to Nats. I am so sick right now. It is crazy. Why am I doing this? Who knows? Hey, look, it's a shoe. My man has a cult following. Look at him go. There's so many shoe cards, by the way, in which like he's all in the same background. Can you talk about that for a second? The man is in. What? You don't know what shoe is? All right, baby boy. Let me educate you. Look at him. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. He's in the same background every single time except for this, which doesn't even make any sense. I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there. Yellow 4 or less. It's a super combo. Flex on them, boys. Better get that in foil. Baby Vegeta, an unfair choice. This is probably my favorite yellow card. Have I said that already? I feel like I haven't. It's a 3 cost. And you choose one card from your hand and place it in your drop area. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards ignoring barrier to switch to rest mode, and then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode ignoring barrier and KO it. So the reason why this is my favorite card is, 1, it's not once per turn. And what I was saying before is that technically if you want to go the Ox King route and just play 2 of them, now they both have barrier, this man over here can literally, as long as you have the cards in your hand, can now KO literally anything that doesn't have indestructible. So if you wanted to make a deck sort of like a Bulma deck or something like that, you technically could, because now these guys are barrier blockers. It's giving every other card barrier as well, and now you can play this card that can literally KO anything as long as you have cards in your hand. So I think this is hilarious. The only thing I can really think of is stuff like Boo, like the 3-drop Boo, I want to say. 3-drop Boo. Yeah, this one where you have to pitch 2 cards if it was going to be removed. Vados, in which, you know, Champa Vados, that is, in which you can pitch a card and then they tap down on energy. It's stuff like that that really prevents this from doing a lot of work, but I honestly don't think it's going to be that bad. I really do like this card, and hopefully everybody else does. Let me know what you think. I don't know. Here's another baby. Another 3-cost baby. EX Evolve for the one that you pitch or drop the 1 cost and play it out, and then you EX Evolve with this card. So that's a lot of cards to have in your hand. But you need to absorb 1, and you choose 1 Vegeta GT in your hand, or drop area, and place it under the card. Choose up to 1 unfair choice, which is this card. Or Super Baby 1 All-Consuming Terror, which is none of these cards that I want to scroll up to, and place it on top of the card. So at least this isn't leader specific, I want to say. And I don't think the 1-cost cards are either. I think the Super Baby 1 is not one we've taken a look at. All-Consuming Terror. This one. The lead card is Yellow Baby. You choose 4. Bring this. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll get to that. All right. Pretty cool. So this one is the draw 3 and pitch 2. Kind of really take a look at it. And now we're on the last page, in which this one is the activate battle. Choose up to 1 of your looted cards, gains 5k for duration in battle. Basically like a 4-star ball, but now you get a Dragon Ball card from your deck or drop area and add it to your hand. I think this really opens up for a lot of different, I don't know, jank, in which you can get a Dragon Ball from your deck or drop area at any time, and you get to basically bean for that battle. I wish it was for the turn. If it was for the turn, it would be pretty busted. It's not once per turn, so you can just put multiple things on here. Not that it matters, because even if it said once per turn, it wouldn't matter because it only activates once. Neither here nor there. Pretty cool for Kiku. I don't think I would play it in Kiku, but it's an option, right? It's just another option that we can play. We can use. So that's how I see it. Let's go over here, which, by the way, I think I turned it down too low. Hold on. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, let's see. Return of Planet Truffle. That's a desire card. Yellow Dende. Who? In which you can choose 2 of your bonus battle cards and switch to rest mode. How effective is that? I don't know. That's really, I mean, the best combo I can think of if you're playing Yellow Dende is pay 2 for this and then pay 2 for the Frieza. This one. Where are you, baby boy? Here you go. And then you pitch a card and you choose 2 of the rest mode cards and KO it. And now it gains double strike and dual attack. I mean, it gains double strike no matter what and dual attack, but you get what I'm saying. I guess that's the best interaction that I can think of. There are a lot of cards in which you can KO in rest mode. Jackie Chun, obviously, if you want to pay 2 to rest 2 things. Secret Vitality, if your universal leader card is Universe 11. This card now, I mean, this one. That's it. I don't know. What's this one do? Oh yeah. Okay. I remember. Okay. I remember. Cool. Dragon Radar battle incoming? I don't think so, dude. That's not gonna happen. Dragon Radar did nothing wrong. It just gets the cards that are busted. That's it. It's not a busted card, right? You can activate this card. You can't activate it for the rest of the turn. If you lead a card as baby, doesn't matter which one, yellow or red. Look at the top 5. Choose 1 baby card among them. Oh. And if you add a card to your hand, choose oh. Okay. Hey, you looking kind of cute. Hey. I like this one because now you can play red yellow baby and play the chain and get pieces of your chain. It doesn't matter what chain you play either. As long as you get a baby card, which now we have a lot of baby. Look how much baby we have. Can we get a picture of a baby on here? Would I get banned from that? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. All right, we're gonna do a test. If I put a baby, no, I don't want Justin Bieber and his baby song. I don't want that. No. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, hey. I can use that one. All right. I want to get banned for that. All right. Let's find out. Look at it. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh wait. There you go. Okay, and then we do just do that. Oh, okay. Didn't like that. Okay, let me just do that there. Whoop. There you go, baby. I didn't say which one. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Let's go ahead and put that at the top right. Now we have a baby, a real baby on here. Shout out to all the babies out there. There you go. Pretty cool card. It's basically the Imagine Boo, in which you get Imagine Boo and then you untap one. It's basically for free. Pretty shitty that we have the peel off in the other card, in which prevents that unless you warp 5. So, I mean, Borgos and all the other cards weren't enough apparently. Oh, Super Gallic Cannon. This is the one that is a Crusher Ball for 4 or less, in which you can pay your life. This is the terrible card that I was talking about before. It has energy exhaust, which just make it worse. Why don't you? It does have offering, so that's pretty cool. I will say that is pretty cool. Even if you pay 2 red and a yellow to play it for a 20k critical, it's not that bad. But it is pretty bad when you consider all the counterplays that Bandai has released. It's sort of like they give you all of these cards that you can play, but at the same time, you probably shouldn't play them because it's gonna go badly for you. So this is probably gonna be the money card from what I can see. Honestly, like if you really think about it, like this can go with a lot of different degenerate plays. This one says 5 cost Goku, right? And it's a triple strike, which is come on, triple strike. Offering, in which they can crit 1 and as well as draw 2 if they don't, which majority of the time they're gonna let you draw the 2 cards. And you choose one of your red battle cards. Well, the auto says you choose one of your red battle cards in 25k power or more and place it in a drop area. Either the card activates Awaken. If this isn't in play, you may play this in your hand. So the cool thing, shout out to Brohan for a couple of different things. So there are a number of cards in which, you know, now take a life, like Kaba, Newfound Power Gohan, Awakening Tower Pan, whatever, right? So Kaba Intensify Power Trunks, if you say that. Or we say Jiren, even if he swings twice, and now you can now remove that and then awaken and then put this bad boy on top, which probably isn't too hard. Either way, you can also swing twice by either using the Toa with the Brohan method, in which you Rejuvenator, there you go. You switch to active mode and you swing again, and now you took 2 life, you're most likely awakening, and now it's a 25k red battle card. And then right after that, you get offering. If they don't crit 1, you draw 2, and now you can get to swing with the 30k triple striker. If you're playing the Broly leader, you can restand it, play triple striker on top of it, and then go for game, basically, because triple strike or triple flash is just 1 red. As long as you awaken, you have that red open, and now you have another triple striker that basically you can boost up with combination attack pan, and as well as draw 2 more cards. So you're looking at 6 cards, what, 8 or 9 damage basically. I do honestly think this is going to be one of the better cards that people are going to be trying to build around. Is it going to see play? I don't know. I always do not know, because people can play anything and make it good, and we already have a lot of good cards, to be honest. And this one will probably see a lot of attempted play, if anything. Anyway, that's the super rare. Here's an uncommon. If your leader cards are red, not a red Bulma, but a Bulma is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd. So I would say removed by opponent skill or KO'd in general, so you can KO your own. And then you may play this card. Excuse me. If you do, you can't play it for the rest of your turn. So it's a free 20k double strike, which is only yeah, just denial. I think denial is the only one that actually affects this one. But since it is for free, they probably won't denial it unless it's the only card that they have and they're tapped out. Usually you want to go ahead and denial or preemptive something that makes them tap out, and then they pass turn, so you know. No, you can't have bad ring back, my friend. I'm sorry. Getting close to the end and to an hour, which is pretty much the ideal point for me. Beerus, no holds barred. Okay, this one says Arrival Red Yellow, and perfect for the new Beerus leader, right? You choose one of the opponent's battle cards at 30k power. That's a huge range and KO it, or you choose up to one of your opponent's leader cards or barrier cards. So you just ignore barrier on the leader. Ignoring barrier, and that card can't be switched to active mode until the start of the next main phase. So sort of like the Agent Beerus or Agent Destruction Bojack. So this is a solid card. Paying 2 to KO something that's huge or prevent them from attacking, I think I like it. I don't know. Are the kind of plays getting ridiculous? I don't know. I think I like the big boy meta, in which you play until you get your big boy out, right? And I think would help the meta, or that type of meta, are kind of plays. So like to survive until you have your big boy out, which whether it's Gogeta or Beerus or whatever. I think that was another mindset from Bandai. I don't know. Here's an energy exhaust card we talked about earlier for Whis. Another pitch target, or yeah, you could pitch it if you wanted to, but probably not. Great Ape Baby, evolve on a 5 cost or more, which is another reason. If we look on, I thought I had TCG Player, but I don't think I do. Look at TCG Player. The new 5 cost, or the power boosted 5 cost babies are now $15 when they were 8, maybe 7. Maybe not even that. And I talked about this before about future value, in which, like, if you haven't picked up any of the power boosters from before, I would highly recommend to do that, whether it's World Tournaments or the regular set 4 set 5. Yeah, set 5 power boosters, because at a certain point there are not going to be any more of those unless they reprinted on purpose, and because of that the stock is going to be not so good, right? And because of that, the demand, if there is a card that is very good or going to be good, is going to be very high. So because of all of that, I would highly recommend to take a look at anything less than $1 and pick it up, because eventually it's going to be good. If it's not, well, it's only $1, right? But that's just my philosophy. Anyway, offering and double strike, and you choose one card for your life. It has no once per turn. Add to your hand, and choose one of your opponent's leader cards gains a -5k. So now it is in correlation with the pan leader and the baby leader, in which you can awaken to 5 or less, etc., or 2 or less, and get them down to 0 power for their leader, and then get triple attack. Pretty sweet. Probably won't be playing blue. Like, you probably won't be doing a multicolored. You're just gonna have to try to boost another way for your leader. And then we have Super Baby 2. So Super Baby 1 over there, or Great A Baby, Super Baby 1, and Super Baby 2 deflect. Oh, okay. You play this card. Your opponent may choose 1 card from your life. Okay, this is offering. What am I doing? Choose 3 cards from your hand, place it in drop area, choose 1 of your life, add to your hand, and they gain -20k for the battle card or leader card. Wow. Okay, and their non-keyword skills negated. So anything that's not double strike or anything like that, like Chop of Autos obviously is one thing that you always kind of think of nowadays in the format. This is gonna be pretty sweet. Like, this is just gonna KO it, but if it didn't, then there you go. Like, it's not gonna be able to be used that turn. And I think a 0 cost or 0 power leader in general, like when you're trying to go in for game, is pretty huge anyway, because, like, what are you gonna do? Combo 3, 4, or 5 cards? You're gonna negate, or you're gonna die or take the life. So that's kind of how I see it. I think this is the last card. You absorb on a baby, and you choose 4 cards from your drop area and place it in a warp or under the card, choose up to 1 baby 2 from deck your hand, play on top of it, and this one has barrier. So okay, that's a Union Absorb. So I guess you can use the 1-drop and another 1-drop, the baby, the original one, or Vegeta DT, because it is a Vegeta DT, Union Absorb into this, and then you can go ahead and just Union Absorb at any time because it has barrier. So, and you get a rival. Okay, just add everything on it. That's pretty sweet. There you go. There you go. Well, Future Gohan, you spent 90 bucks on the Bardock Apes. If that means you're gonna win Nationals, then all means do it. I think that is really about it. Speaking of Nationals, I will be there next weekend. Hopefully I won't be sick. I'm gonna try to do a couple videos from now until then. The new I'm so sick. It's just so bad. The new Pillar / GBS Roulette is gonna be out this coming week, so watch out for that. It's gonna be a pretty cool series. Hopefully everybody does it. What am I looking for? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh yeah. Exhibit this one. I was seeing if they updated anything. It's really just the playmats and the stuff I talked about before, the new event packs as well. But let me know what you guys think. I am curious to see what you guys think. If not, I'm going to sign off and take some medicine and not die, hopefully, in my bed. I will see you guys in the next one. Later!